Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Today, we are starting the second case of this game, the Monstrous Turnabout. Let's begin. Episode 2, the Monstrous Turnabout. Why does it say trial?
Long, long ago, the nine-tailed fox defeated the evil Tenmataro and sealed the fallen demon away.
Oh yeah.
To this day, it is said that he slumbers even still within the forbidden chamber.
Why are they asleep?
Night, night, Alderman. Sweet dreams. At long last, the revival of Tenmataro is at hand.
Wowie. There we go. Investigation. A few months prior to the courthouse bombing. April 17th, 12:13 p.m. Wright anything agency. Guess I'm a little early. Oh, hey Apollo! Getting an early start today? Let's see. Attorney's badge. My cherished attorney's badge. Just putting it on makes me feel ready. Tracy Wright, age 16, an aspiring magician who Mr. Wright adopted when duty called. You deserve better in this game, Tracy. I wish you had to be co-counsel at least one more time. I'm gonna miss her. Yeah, this is the first job I've had in a while after all. Well, aren't we all fired up? Well, it's not every day I get a call from Mr. Wright. What kind of work is it anyway? Mr. Wright didn't mention any details. Work? Is that how he put it? Don't tell me he just wants me to clean the toilet again. You really become a fixture around here, Apollo. Come to think of it, it's been almost a year since I was hired. A lot's happened since then. I've settled in nicely despite a few bumps in the road. My name is Apollo Justice. I've been practicing law for about a year, but I still have a lot to learn. This is the Wright Anything Agency, and it's where I work. Don't let the name fool you. It's definitely a law agency. But don't forget that this place is a talent agency too, Polly. It's the law agency part of this office that's usually forgotten. This is Tracy Wright, a budding magician. An adopted daughter of the agency's owner, Mr. Phoenix Wright. She sometimes makes me help her with her magic tricks. And what's wrong with that? You're one of the agency's talents as well. I was under the impression that I was a lawyer. Oh, we better hurry. Doesn't look like Daddy's going to make it, so let's get going. Huh? Where are we going? What about the job he mentioned? This is the job, Polly. You're supposed to keep me company today. Now come on. Another day of not being a lawyer. Should have seen this coming. Well, this is the Wright Anything Agency, you know? And there's no law-related work at the moment, so... Tell me again why I chose to work here. Where is Mr. Wright anyway? Daddy said something about going to meet an acquaintance. But don't worry, just focus on your job and I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. Well, let's go. We don't have all day. Wait a second. Another day of anything goes being at the Wright Anything Agency. There's not a lot of actually being able to investigate places, which I really don't like. The investigations in this game are really railroady. Age. April 17th, 1:30 p.m. Ninetales Vale, Yokai Lane. This place looks cool. Whew. So, what are we doing way up here in the mountains?
This is Ninetales Vale. Everyone's been talking about the yokai craze here.
Yokai? Oh, you mean Japanese monsters? Guess that explains all these weird things. Speaking of which, wasn't Ninetales Vale founded by Japanese immigrants?
Yeah, they're holding a festival to boost tourism over at the Alderman's Manor. My friend who works there invited us. That's why we're here.
In other words, I'm your chaperone because your dad was too busy.
Daddy said that with those horns of yours, you'd make a great addition to their festival. I mean, you look just like a Japanese demon. Wasn't that so thoughtful of him, Polly?
I could do without thoughtfulness like that.
Oh, it's almost time. Come on, Polly. The festival grounds are this way.
Alright, guess it's time to move to the QB Manor's garden. See, I can't investigate. Present. Check it out.
You're so lucky, Apollo. Everyone can see what you do with just a flash of your badge.
What about you, Trucy? People can tell you're a magician by the way you're dressed.
Yeah, but I can't always dress like this. Like when I'm at school and stuff.
You could always show you're a magician by making things appear or disappear.
You mean like this?
No, the fucking the magic pennies.
3, 2, 1, ta-da!
Magic or no, aren't you a little too old to be showing those things in public?
Then maybe I'll become a lawyer too.
You're abandoning your dream just like that? I do wonder what a Trucy Wright game... She is very smart. She could just be a lawyer. She could reasonably become a lawyer. And still do magic, you know. We got Clavier, who's a rock star. This monster craze. Come to think of it, I think I heard about it on TV. It's supposedly how Ninetales Vale made a comeback from the brink of fiscal disaster.
Our agency could sure use something positive like that. Oh, I know! Let's jump on board the monster craze! You and Daddy would be a perfect comedy duo! You could call yourselves Agni and Rudra, Demon Kings of Comedy. Daddy sets them up, and you knock them down. Hey, I think we hit the jackpot with this idea.
Sorry, but I plan on staying a lawyer.
You do?
You don't have to act so surprised by that. Hey, Trucy, have you seen my attorney's badge?
How could you lose something so important? Sometimes I really wonder about you, Apollo.
This is so weird. I wonder if I dropped it somewhere. I still have it in my... Okay. Wait, do I have Phoenix here yet? No.
Oh, look! What are these panties doing here?
Forget about panties. I'm looking for my badge.
3, 2, 1, ta-da! Did you forget? These are my magic panties.
Hey! That's my attorney's badge! Wow. How'd you do that?
I set it all up while we were back at the office.
Wow. I didn't even... Wait, you took my badge? I love Trucy. April 17th, 2:05 p.m., QB Manor. Garden. Wow, this place is really something.
It definitely feels like a different world here. Trucy. Jinxie!
And this is...
My friend, Jinxie Tenma. She's the one who invited us. She just happens to be the maid here. 2 horns, a love of red. Are you a demon?
No. Well, Paul of Justice, nice to meet...
He is a demon.
What the...
Be gone, foul beast. You look great, Polly. Fills in some of that space on your forehead.
What is this thing?
It's a warding charm. Jinxie puts them on all the monsters she finds.
But I'm not a monster.
Maybe I should have told her that you're a good demon.
Or you could just say I'm a human.
They're a demon, emissary of the underworld.
I got up early to do my hair for this. Can I take this off now?
So you can eat me?
I'm not going to eat you!
Eek! Forgive me, oh terrible one. Tone down your cords of steel, Apollo. You're scaring her out of her wits.
Don't worry. I'm already full.
Please stay that way.
Great. Now I'm playing along too. I'm a lawyer. You know, I'm a lawyer. Would you mind taking a look at this?
Eek! No, thank you. Be gone, foul demon.
Banished again.
That's what you get when you flash a girl like that. Even if it was just a badge.
Sheesh, you make it sound like I'm some kind of creep.
I'm pressing that button.
So I wanted to ask you about Ninetales Veil.
Be gone, foul demon. Looks like you've been demonized, Polly. Literally.
I'm starting to wonder if I really am a demon myself.
Please don't eat me. I have food if you're hungry.
This isn't working. We won't get anything out of her until we set the record straight.
Don't know about some way to prove you're not as scary as you look.
Ouch. Unnecessary roughness. Looks like I have to present some proof. Proof that I'm 100% human. Okay, so now I gotta present my badge, but I want to read this. Jinxie Tenma, age 15, the maid of QB Manor and a friend of Trucy. She thinks I'm a demon. I wanted to show you this.
What is it?
It's my attorney's badge. You see? I'm not a demon, I'm a lawyer.
Really? You're a lawyer?
Ugh. Maybe now she'll stop calling me a demon.
Does it protect you from Enmadayo's judgment?
Who's Enmadayo?
I read somewhere that he's the demon lord who punishes the dead for their sins. Uh-oh, I think now she thinks you're a demon lawyer from hell, Polly.
Can I go back to being just a normal demon?
Please don't boil me in a scalding cauldron. I'd prefer a Turkish bath if possible.
A Turkish bath? Isn't that more sauna than bath?
Don't worry, Jinxie. He's a good demon. He'll save you if you ever go astray. Please, Mr. Demon Lawyer, sir, have mercy on my soul.
No, I told you I'm not a demon. Juicy, you're just making things worse. You just leave that Enmadayo to me.
Isn't that great, Jinxie? I'm no longer scared to cross into the afterlife.
Will someone tell these two I'm human already?
So, Jinxie, I hear this village is the epicenter of the monster craze. Barely anyone else have even heard of it before, but now it's packed with tourists.
Really? So the monster craze is the reason behind today's festival?
It was the Alderman's idea. I'd be careful if I were you. There are lots and lots of yokai crawling about Ninetale as well.
Prowling about? You mean like wild animals or something?
Uh-huh. And they're hungry too.
Man-eating monsters! They're all over the place!
Uh-huh. In fact, there was one at the manor yesterday. I heard the doorbell ring, and I opened the door and nobody was there. It was the ding-dong demon. How else could you explain it?
Well, when I was a kid, my friends used to play this prank called Ding Dong Ditch.
Oh, that doesn't prove yokai aren't real. There's even one here at the manor. The demon, Tenmataro. He's imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber.
Tenmataro? The Forbidden Chamber? About that yokai you said was imprisoned here at the manor. Is it true?
Uh-huh. He's a super evil demon named Tenmataro. Here, take a look at the scroll. Tenmataro is a dark demon you see here. He's super evil and super scary.
So that's the yokai imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber.
Uh-huh. He was defeated by the village guardian yokai, the Nine-Tailed Fox. And locked away forever.
So, you're saying Tenmataro is still trapped inside the Forbidden Chamber?
Uh-huh. But he's just biding his time until he can escape. Still, they should be perfectly safe. Because there's a really powerful sealing jar on the door, keeping it shut tight.
What a charming security system.
You can keep the scroll if you want. The alderman gave this to me, but just holding it gives me the chills, so...
Thanks, Jinxie. Maybe I'll give this to Mr. Wright. Yokai Legend Scroll added to the court record. A scroll depicting the demon Tenmataro and the Nine-Tailed Fox. So, I was wondering... it's just that. Are those things on your forehead also warding charms, Jinxie?
Yes, they're there to prevent evil things from getting inside me. Papa told me to wear them.
Evil things?
Apollo, don't you dare take those charms off her forehead. They have to stay there. Forever. Got it?
I wonder what would happen if I did take them off.
It's time for me to get back to work. Thanks for inviting us, Jinxie. You're welcome. Oh, and before I forget, there's going to be a surprise event today. Even I don't know what to expect, but it's sure to be fun.
Better not be a yokai parade. She'd probably drop dead from fright. Ah! Demon! Oh, wait. It's just someone in a suit. Right?
Sorrow.
Tenmataro? The demon from the Forbidden Chamber?
Please don't hurt me. Be gone, be gone, be gone.
Better watch out, little girl, or I'll snatch you away.
Charm, there's that go to heaven charm. Oh, she put it on her own forehead this time.
She sure gives up quick. Huh? Why's everyone hiding their faces?
Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Tenmataro like that. Lower your eyes. You'll steal your soul if you're not careful.
Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously? Your devilry stops here and now, Tenmataro. Now what?
Look, Apollo! There's somebody up on the roof!
Hello there. Ah!
That Roman laugh! Could it be?
My nine golden tails are proof of my unassailable righteousness. With my band of 100 minions, I vanquish evil from the land. I am the wrestler of righteousness. Something. The golden lord of yokai. The amazing Nine Tails is here.
Fear not, good.
Fear not, good little boys and girls, for I shall defeat Tenmataro.
Hooray! Hooray! It's the amazing Nine Tails!
Up to your no good tricks again, eh, Tenmataro? Well, not on my watch.
Ah!
That's definitely the noise that this text is trying to portray.
There's nothing to fear now, my child. I've banished Tenmataro. You and your people can now live in peace.
Thank you, Mr. Amazing Nine Tails, sir.
Now I must be off. Another match and another foe to vanquish await. What was that all about? Did that wrestler just chase off a yokai? Looked like he came out of the Alderman's manor.
That was the Amazing Nine Tails. He's a pro wrestler from right here in the Nine Tails Vale. No one knows his true identity.
Jinky sure seems chipper all of a sudden. What was all that about him banishing Tenmataro?
That was a yokai exorcism. It's an annual ritual where Tenmataro is released to remind us of his wickedness. In the end, the nine-tailed fox drives Tenmataro out and purifies the village. But the Amazing Nine Tails did the honors this year.
Hey. So that was the big surprise, huh? The Amazing Nine Tails and Tenmataro, huh? Well, whatever floats your boat.
Oh, would you look at the time? I had better get back to work. Please excuse me.
She's a strange one, alright.
I think she's sweet in her own special way.
Knowing Juicy, she probably has a lot of friends who are sweet in their own special way. So I wanna... Look, it's gonna be Apollo. A fucking massive-ass forehead.
Well, we still have some time to kill. Might as well see the rest of Nine Tails Vale while we're here.
The fun never stops, does it? April 17th, 3:40 p.m., QB Manor Garden. I just realized something, and I'm going to fix it. You're gonna watch me fix it. Return to title. Extras and DLC. I forgot. Actually, I wanted to be a surprise to people who don't know. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Okay, I changed it. I did. You'll see in the next episode. Because I don't think it actually shows. I don't think Apollo shows up like outside of a cutscene until the trial. So yeah, but you'll see.
I think I brought nearly every yokai souvenir that was for sale.
I know, because my wallet's running on empty.
What's with all the commotion over here?
Huh? Hey, isn't that your friend Jinxie? I hope everything's okay.
It's terrible. Calm down, Jinxie. Tell us what happened. The demons of Matara. He killed Alderman QB.
What?
Wait, killed isn't dead? Yes, and Matara did it.
Tenmataro? You stay here while I go have a look.
But please, wait.
Huh? Ah!
It's a Matara warding charm. It should protect you, but please be careful. The alderman's in the fox chamber at the top of the main staircase.
Okay, got it. Tenmataro warding charm slipped into pocket. The Tenmataro warding charm that Jinxie gave me when I set out for the scene of the crime. April 17th, QB Manor. Fox Chamber. Holy shit, it's a dead man. They're not so dead man.
Are you all right? Who are you? Help! Someone call an ambulance!
I don't think that voice really fits Apollo. Like, I think Sam Riegel's voice fits Phoenix. But I think the guy who voices Apollo is Orion? Hold on. I think I may be dumb. Let me search up his actor. Yeah, Orion Akaba. Alright. The police arrived soon after that, at which point I returned to the festival grounds. Apparently the man impaled by the spear was already dead. But there was one other person there, and he was immediately rushed to the hospital. April 17th, QB Manor. Garden. Thank goodness the other man's going to be fine. Sounds like he'd only been unconscious.
You think Jinxie's going to be okay?
I'm sure she'll be back to her old self in no time. At least she's calm enough for the police to question her for now. And I'd sure love to know what crazy animal left those feathers and tracks.
Oh, look, here comes Jinxie. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Mr. Demon Liar.
Hey, feeling any better? I was wondering if you're up to filling us in on what happened. So, the man with the spear in his chest was already dead?
Uh-huh. He was Alderman Cutie. When I found him, he was already dead.
So the victim was the village alderman. And the one who was found alive, who was he?
Damien Tenma. He's the mayor of the neighboring city, Tenma Town. They arrested him.
So, he's the killer? Ah!
Nah, Papa didn't kill anyone.
Papa? As in, your father?
That's right. Jinxie's dad is mayor of Tenma Town.
No way!
Yes, way, but he's innocent.
This just got way more complicated. The victim was the alderman of Ninetails Vale. Jinxie's father, the mayor of Tenma Town, was arrested for the crime. Seems like we have some investigating to do.
I know this is difficult, Jinxie, but you need to hang in there. I know. I'll try my best.
Would you mind telling me a little more about the victim? So the victim was the village alderman. What can you tell me about him?
His name was Rex Cutie. They say his family has ties to the legendary nine-tailed fox. He was very kind, and he always looked out for me. He was a former pro wrestler, and I even heard he knew the amazing Ninetales.
A former pro wrestler, huh? That's something to keep in mind. With your father being a mayor and all, I guess you're originally from Tenma Town, huh? So then, why did you come work here?
It was overcoming your fears, right, Jinxie? Plus, Mama was from Ninetales Vale, though she's no longer with us. She loved these flowers. I always wanted to live for Ninetales Flowers Crew. Wow, what a beautiful flower! And with exactly 9 petals, too! Just looking at them gives me courage, even when I'm scared of yokai.
Ninetales flower added to the court record. A flower found only in Ninetales Vale. It boosts Jinxie's courage because it was her mother's favorite. Jinxie, when you first told us what happened, you said the killer was a demon.
The warning charm on the Forbidden Chamber's door. It's been removed.
The Forbidden Chamber's door? The big door that was barred shut? There wasn't a charm on it when I checked it out, so I guess it was removed by someone.
That's how Demetaro escaped. But when I try and remember what happened, it all goes fuzzy. Jinxie, you should go get some rest. You've been through a lot today.
Between the warding charm being removed and the black feathers and weird tracks, I could see how a superstitious person might think a demon was the killer.
Apollo, maybe this is your chance.
Chance for what?
To do the right thing and defend Jinxie's dad in court.
Who, me? Wouldn't a man like me at Tenma have more access to more experienced lawyers?
You wanna know what the detective said? They doubted there was a lawyer who could get a not guilty verdict in this one.
Sounds like they're expecting an open and shut case.
Don't worry, Jinxie. If anyone can prove your dad's innocence, it's Polly.
What?
You'll accept the case, won't you, Polly? It's all over, isn't it? I'll be all alone for the rest of my life.
Oh, right. Jinxie already lost her mother. Alright. Jinxie, leave your father's defense to me.
Attaboy, Polly. You're going to tell Papa, Mr. Demon Lawyer?
Why are we getting core?
Why are we getting the core theme?
Yup, because that's what lawyers do. Plus, no toilet cleaning for a while. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your father walks away a free man.
Thank you, Mr. Demon Lawyer. I can tell you're one of the good ones. But demons are usually so mean.
It's been a while, but I'll be fine. Ready or not, here comes justice. Guess I had to go and meet my new client. But before I forget, better jot this down in my notebook.
Hey, Apollo, what's the notebook for?
Oh, I just thought I should jot down some stuff about the case. And so I don't misplace them, I'm putting my notes in the court record. I guess it's what you would call a to-do list.
Oh, sounds handy.
To read my notes, I just open the court record. Then tap the bottom tab to switch to my notes.
Oh, I almost forgot. So about Jinxie's father? No matter how scary he seems, promise me you'll resist the urge to run away.
Wait, what?
His angry glare can paralyze you with fear. And some claim he can even shoot laser beams from his eyes. Well, maybe Papa isn't really that scary.
A paralyzing stare. Laser beams from his eyes. Sounds like some kind of monster.
I think it's about time I see Jinxie off. I'll head back to the office after I'm done.
Okay, thanks. I just want to go meet my client. Briefcase. Murder of Alderman QB. Defendant, age 45, Damien Tenma. Victim, age 46, Rex QB. Notes: the victim suffered a fatal abdominal spear thrust. Black feathers and tracks were found at the scene. Can I go to the right anything agency? Can't investigate. I can't investigate the guy! Or the camera! But mostly the guy! Sad. April 17th. Detention Center. Visitor's Room. Visiting hours. Perfect timing. Hope he's not as scary as he sounds. Who are you? Yikes! So you're Damien Tenma, right? I'm Apollo Justice, attorney at law. I'm here to help. Huh? Let me out of here. Sorry, I get a little loud sometimes. Wow. Incredibly rude. Sorry. Did I do something to offend you? A visitor when all others shun me like a common criminal. And here I am with nothing to offer. I'm the epitome of rude. Wait, so he wasn't mad at me? Unworthy as I am, Damien Tenma, shall breach these walls, so that I may treat my benefactor to some tea, and maybe some cookies too. No, wait, we can do tea and cookies after we prove your innocence. How about you start by telling me what happened? I see. So tea and cookies can wait, can they? Whew, that was close. You don't need jailbreak added to the list of charges. Seems like a good guy, but with a face like that, you can see why he's misunderstood. Thank you for agreeing to defend me. Oh, no thanks required. Just doing my job. He's even scarier when he's not saying anything. Nice day today, huh? Yeah, he's back. Is he gonna be in my thing? Oh. The Amazing Ninetales. Age who fucking knows. A masked wrestler of an unknown identity and origin. The nine-tailed cape-piece sports is the signature piece of his costume. Damien Tenma. Age 45. Jinxie's father and the mayor of Tenma Town. He was found unconscious at the scene of the crime. Rex QB. Age 46. The deceased alderman of Ninetales Vale. His snow-white hair was particularly striking. I love nice days like these. It's a perfect lawyering weather. The trial is tomorrow. Yes, right, the trial. Why do I keep blabbering on like that? Mayor Tenma, do you mind if I ask why you were arrested? Whoa! Sorry, I guess some things are better left unsaid. Bah! Excuse me? To think a public paragon such as I could be treated like this! This arrest should have never happened. Go on. I fear the ill effects of it will have on our youth. Now I have but one choice. I must leave her at once, if only to protect the moral fiber of our youth. No, wait! You can protect the moral fiber of our youth after you've been declared not guilty. I suppose you're right. Ugh. Our youth just came this close to quite a scare. My fingerprints were on the spear that killed Alderman QB. That's why I was arrested. Your prints were on the murder weapon? That's never good. Any idea how they got there?
None. For I hardly remember a thing, you see. I was fast asleep at the time. Someone must have slipped me a sleeping pill or something. What's worse, somebody clobbered me on the head.
I see. No, I see. A drug-induced slumber and a blow to the head. No wonder you hardly remember a thing. Ho! Why are you calling me a hoe? Huh? Was that some kind of strange laugh? Well, I think we can safely assume your prints were planted while you were unconscious. What do the police have on you as far as a motive is concerned? Truth be told, there's been a bit of trouble between the alderman and I as of late. Oh? Was it personal in nature? Nothing like that. It's a long story. But suffice to say, I've been pushing to merge Ninetails Vale with Tenma Town. Surrender Ninetails Vale to Tenma Town now! Yikes! That's what I told him. I'd like to tell you to stop shouting like that, but I'm too scared. So, that's the motive the police have established for the Alderman's murder? Indeed it is. After all, Alderman QB was dead set against a municipal merger. And that's why they think you killed him. He was in your way. Ah, curses! Mayor Tenma, are you okay? Jinxie! Forgive me. I never meant to worry you like this. It'll work out fine. Just leave it to me. If only it really were that easy. I don't even know where to start. Thank you for meeting with me, Mayor Tenma. Please, wait. My daughter, Jinxie. Yes, she already lost her mother. And now with me being held in here, I fear she'll be terribly lonely. I hesitate to ask, but I beg you, be a friend to her in her time of need. Leave it to me. Juicy and I will look out for your daughter. I shall rest a little easier then. You know, you remind me of some of the new friends Jinxie has been talking about. New friends? Yes, it seems she's made some new friends since she started working in Ninetails Vale. They're quite the unusual bunch too. There's a lady with an exceptionally long neck, a young lad with an incredibly long tongue, and many other interesting characters. Friends? Sounds more like a bunch of monsters to me. Now, if you would excuse me, it appears my time is up. Bye now. Whew. Why am I so tired? I must have been more tense than I thought. Still, I'm glad he didn't turn out to be as scary as he looks. That's Lamiwar's theme. The guitar serenade. A call? Oh, it's Mr. Wright's. It's Mr. Wright. Justice here. Apollo, is that you? Hi, Mr. Wright. What can I do for you? Trucy told me you've taken on a new case. Oh, that. Was kind of spur of the moment. He's actually calling me about a case? That's fine, but I have a favor to ask. Sure, what is it? I'm at the airport right now, and there was someone I had to meet. A new addition to the agency, actually. Her name's Athena Sykes, and she just passed the bar. That's right, I remember hearing about her coming to join us. I guess that was today. She took off as soon as I told her you needed help with a case. It was like there was no stopping her. Wait, what? Where is she now? Probably somewhere in Ninetails Vale by now. That's where that favor I mentioned comes in. I need you to go and find her. But I've never even met her before. What does she look like? She'll be the girl in the yellow suit sporting an attorney's badge. She looks like a Pokemon trainer, Apollo. You won't miss her. Okay, I'll find her. A new addition to the agency. Well, I'd better get back to Ninetails Vale quick. We got Phoenix here yet? No, we don't have Phoenix? That's crazy. April 17th, Ninetails Vale.
Yokai Lane.
I already told you! I'm a lawyer assigned to the case! I need to study the crime scene, so if you would please just tell me where QB Manor is! You can't fool me! You're just some delinquent high school student playing hooky. You stupid pig-headed! This attorney's badge isn't just for show, you know?
Looks like I just found Miss Athena Sykes.
Why won't you believe me? Don't expect me to defend you in court if you ever get arrested.
Well, I'm the one who usually does the arresting, so... Say, shouldn't you be getting back to school?
I already told you, I'm a lawyer, not a student.
That's it, enough of your lies. You're coming with me.
Ah! Get your hands off of me!
Think you can watch out for the bystanders next time?
Whoops! Are you okay?
I think so. But that police officer's out cold.
I am so sorry. I do that when people suddenly grab me. It's like a reflex or something.
Reflex? Sounds more like a felony. You're Athena Sykes, I take it.
That would be me. And you are?
I'm Apollo Justice. I work at the Wright Anything Agency.
The Wright Anything Agency. What a fishy-sounding name.
It's a long story, but it is a law office, among other things. Didn't Mr. Wright explain it to you?
Oh, right, that right. So then, you must be... Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you.
I could say the same thing to you. Well, here I am. Now, how about telling me a little bit about yourself? Mr. Wright didn't tell me much, as always.
Ah, of course. Feel free to ask away.
Hey, fellow lawyer, I'm a lawyer.
Yep, that's your attorney's badge, all right. Its dull, grimy look makes me think of all the courtroom battles you've faced so far.
I've literally only had 4 cases, Athena.
I hope mine will look like that someday. Look out, legal world! Athena Sykes is psyched and ready to go!
Actually, I just haven't polished it lately. Maybe I should keep that to myself. No need to deflate her dreams about work just yet. So, Athena, I hear you just passed the bar.
That's right! And here's my shiny new badge to prove it. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, so you must be a bit younger than me.
A bit more than you might think, in fact.
Do I have you yet? No? Okay.
I'm only 18.
18? How in the world did you become a lawyer at that age? I mean... Clavier became a lawyer at 17, so...
I skipped a few grades while I was an exchange student in Europe. And I got my license to practice law while I was over there.
It doesn't transfer over, but okay. All I can say is, wow, she must be a genius or something.
I also studied analytical psychology. Thought it might help me be a better lawyer.
Psychology helps you be a better lawyer? How exactly does that work?
So, tell me about our client. What are they like?
Oh, right. You haven't met him yet. Well... And that about sums it up.
He's more worried about his daughter than himself. What a wonderful father.
Boy, are you crying?
I'm not crying. There was just something in my eye.
They're called tears.
Moving right along. Let's get down to business. Helping our client is priority number 1.
So, Athena, you mentioned studying psychology.
That's right! I've always wanted to bring analytical psychology into the courtroom. The power of psychology will bring a breath of fresh air to the legal system.
Oh, really? So how do you plan on using it to defend our client?
Well, for example, I can try to listen in on a witness's inner voice, and then analyze their psychological state with the help of my trusty partner, Widget.
Widget?
This device around my neck here. Say hi, Widget. Hi, Widget.
It talks!
Whoa, you need a volume knob. Anyway, the little guy will sometimes say what I'm feeling. Awkward. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
No, that I seriously doubt.
Oh, I almost forgot. I have something you might be interested in. I got it on my way here. Think I might have something to do with our case?
A special edition covering our case. Oh, that was quick.
That's the whole point of special editions, isn't it? To be the first to get the scoop? Rapido!
Right. Well, let's see what it says here. What's the deal with the Spanish? Tamataro, real or flight of fancy. An airborne figure resembling Tamataro was captured on camera around 3:40 p.m. near Ninetails Vale. Tamataro was seen... What?! Was seen flying through the sky!
Yeah, somebody happened to snap the photo near Ninetails Vale. The article goes on to say it might be connected to our case. Apparently the photo was shot right after the murder occurred.
Well, there were black feathers in strange tracks at the crime scene. I'm not surprised the locals think a yokai was involved.
Wait a second! Yokai as in one of those Japanese monsters? Mein Gott! You don't actually think it was a supernatural murder, do you?
No, of course not. No German? Why not plain old English?
Special edition paper added to the court record.
A newspaper with a photo of Tamataro soaring through the air.
Andale, Apollo! Let's get cracking on that crime scene already!
Alright, let's go.
April 17th, QB Manor. Foyer. Do you hear that? It sounds like a TV or something. Oh, look! There's a TV in that little room in the corner.
In other news, the mysterious masked wrestler, the amazing Nine Tails, has been confirmed missing according to sources close to the wrestler. It appears he disappeared sometime after the special event held in Ninetails Vale today. He also failed to appear at a match day where he was scheduled to defend his title. Local villagers say his disappearance may be connected with Tenmataro's recent escape. So, that wrestler's gone missing.
Hey, Yuto! You don't belong in here! Eek!
Don't worry, there's nothing suspicious.
What about them horns of yours? They look mighty suspicious if you ask me.
Horns? That's my hair! Anyway, we're lawyers and we're here too.
Ah! You them lawyers come to defend me at them, ain't ya? Should've reckoned with what with that expensive looking bracelet you got there. My name's Phineas Filch. I'm the caretaker here. Pleased to meet ya.
Same here.
Wow, talk about a quick change of heart. So tell me, demon lawyer. Bet you use them demonic horns of yours to scare the bejeebers out of witnesses, eh? Come here, you little horn demon, yo.
Ouch! He's fucking wearing it, oh my god. Those horns, I mean, my hair isn't meant to threaten anyone.
They ain't? Seems a mighty big waste of perfectly good horns, if you ask me. Then again, ain't none of my business, so...
That was fast. Guess he's done with me.
Well, I'd best get back to work. Halt! Stop right there! Huh? Me? Apollo! Your bracelet's gone!
Ugh!
Don't you worry, Mr. Lawyer, sir. I'll check into Lost and Found later.
Somehow I don't think that will be necessary. Just check your wrist right now.
Ah! The cat's out of the bag!
It was barely in the bag in the first place.
That was a pretty pathetic attempt. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Just couldn't control myself. Please forgive me. I'm begging you.
Sheesh, I almost feel sorry for him now.
What should we do about him, Apollo?
Well, I got my bracelet back, and he seems sorry enough, so...
I knew you would understand, Mr. Lawyer, sir. You obviously got a big heart. As big as the cash in your wallet, I hope.
You leave my wallet out of this.
Oh-ho! Hey! Didn't you just finish apologizing for stealing from us? Run away, head for the hills! Get back here, you!
Talk about a quick escape. Looks like you dropped a few things. Looks like a pair of diagrams. This one's of the crime scene, and here's one of the foyer.
He left his shoes behind, too.
The guy's the living definition of a bumbling thief.
Let's hang on to his shoes. We can give them back the next time we see him. As for the diagrams, I say we keep them.
They look like something the police might draw. Wonder where the caretaker got them.
Crime scene diagram added to the court record. Diagram showing the crime scene. The scene of the crime. Foyer diagram added to the court record. A diagram of the foyer, including the office used by the caretaker Phineas Filch.
Now then, as I recall, the Fox chamber should be at the top of those stairs.
April 17th, QB Manor, Fox chamber. Did we not get the shoes? Okay. Athena Sykes, age 18, the latest lawyer to join our agency. She apparently studied psychology while she was in Europe. Phineas Filch, age 50, the caretaker of QB Manor. Nothing on this guy. Okay. Whoa! Where'd all these black feathers and weird tracks come from?
The popular opinion seems to be that they're from Tenmatoro.
You mean the great evil has returned?
Even if he did, I'd be laughed out of the courtroom trying to indict him.
Hey. I don't know what to do for this man. I don't know what advice to give this man. Hey! Who are you and what are you doing here? This is a crime scene! No. That voice doesn't fit him.
And who are you? Are you with the police? I asked first. Who are you and what are you doing here? On second thought, I'm placing you under arrest for disturbing a crime scene. You under arrest? But... Save it for the boys back at HQ. Now, come quietly, or else. I don't want to be late for lunch. Please, wait. We're Mayor Tenma's lawyers. Well, why didn't you say so? So you're the lawyers I heard about. Ha ha ha! I almost took you two in! You two sure were suspicious. Suspicious, though.
I don't know how many more times I can take being called suspicious in one day.
Sorry, we didn't catch your name. My name? I'm Bobby Fulbright. The heroic detective who defends our good citizens from evil. The champion of justice who comes running whenever you're in need. And my catchphrase, it's in justice we trust. You're weird. You're a weirdo. Oh boy. This guy's a story and a half. So, what can I do for you? Justice needs backup sometimes too. So I don't mind you asking for help, but you should start by thinking things over yourself. After all, the road to justice starts with your own first step. Ha! If you don't have any information to offer, you could just say so. So, would it be okay if we had a look around? Certainly not! No unauthorized personnel allowed. Couldn't you make an exception? Cease and desist at once, or you'll have to deal with my little friend here. Ah! Yikes, is he reaching for his... Injustice we trust! Phew, it's just his badge. You may be Mayor Tenma's attorneys, but you still need authorization to cross the police line.
Apollo, let's see if we can't change his mind.
Good luck. You know how it goes. But he's as dense as heroes come. You're wasting your time, and mine. Nobody's crossing this line without authorization. I'm a wall of justice keeping injustice. That would be you at bay. I knew it. Look, there's just us and you here, right? Justice and me, you say? That's right. That's right. Are you planning to say that Justice and I aren't enough to keep you out? What?
No, silly. We're saying that you're an inspiration in our quest for justice.
No! It can't be! You have him on the ropes now, Athena.
If we were on the side of justice, would you let us through?
But guarding the crime scene is a part of justice too.
Sure. But only a bad guy would stand in the way of justice, right?
Ah! Whose justice is the most just here? Well, we can't have a fair and just trial without a thorough investigation, so... Oh, Lady Justice, what would you have me do?
I think we really got to him.
Yeah, he seems pretty neurotic as far as champions of justice go.
Our pleas for justice must have had a huge impact. It's tying him up in knots. Now's our chance to start looking around.
After all that about the authorized personnel only, this was surprisingly easy. Should I stop them or let them through? Whose justice is more just?
Well, let's get to work. We're supposed to be finding clues related to the crime scene, right?
Right. A search for the crime scene should turn up some evidence we can use at the trial. Let's try viewing the crime scene from different angles.
You never know what's hiding just around the corner, right? Setting the screen moves the cursor in the camera, right?
Yep, or you can just touch the arrows on the screen to change your perspective. If there's a particular spot you want to examine, just give it a tap.
Okay, let's leave no stone unturned. Nos salons commence. Let's get started.
I butchered that. Let's see, Bobby Fulbright, age 33, the detective investigating the murder of Ninetails Vale. He's the self-styled champion of justice and keeper of peace. The Forbidden Chamber. They say the demon Tenmataro was imprisoned in there before his escape.
Think we can get this door open?
It's worth a try. Ugh, no good. It's shut tight. I don't even see a keyhole. Seems pretty hopeless. In justice we trust. Yikes! Did I just hear the voice of someone in need? Allow me to fill you in. This door simply will not open. We've tried and tried, but it won't budge. It's an essential part of the culture found in this manor, so we can't blow it open either. So, an unopenable door. Right. According to Miss Jinxie Tenma, it was shut tight when she came across the crime scene.
Thanks for the tip, Detective Fulbright. We didn't expect you to be so helpful.
Ah! Forget I just said that! So the Forbidden Chamber was shut tight at the time of the murder. Sounds like something I'd better keep in mind.
Look! This statue only has one tail.
Maybe it's the Nine-Tails Fox's sidekick.
I bet the number of tails represents a yokai's power.
I bet the number of tail represents the yokai's power.
So, if you had 2 Apollo, I'd only have 1?
Wait, what?
Not that, I mean, you're better than me, got it?
What? Like I said, what? Is this the same? Yeah. Can investigate those.
Wow, this is a pricey looking chair.
Apparently the mayor was found drugged and unconscious in it.
Really?
Yeah, and when he came to, he was arrested for murder. Talk about your rude awakenings.
So he's the prime suspect in a crime he knows nothing about? That stinks! Oh, poor Mr. Tenma. He must be feeling so scared and confused. Apollo, it's up to us to save him!
It's like she's on her own emotional roller coaster. I love Athena. I wish she got more to do. Oh, I can investigate that here, I guess. Gotta change perspectives to investigate it, I assume. So, this is where Alderman QB's body was found.
Apparently, the murder weapon, a spear, had Mayor Tenma's prints on it.
That's not good. Never fear! Detective Fulbright is here! Yikes! Of course, I can't offer you any information on my investigation, so... in the name of justice, I must say goodbye! What was that all about? Just him being a weirdo. These weird tracks must have been made when someone stepped in the Alderman's body. Blood.
Maybe the killer inadvertently made them when they were fleeing? They're pretty big tracks, almost bird-like. The feathers almost point to a bird. Also point to a bird.
Then it must be one big bird, and not of the friendly yellow type either.
Ah!
A Sesame Street reference, I love that.
Maybe it's a mutant bird creature.
So, your theory is a giant mutant bird murdered Alderman QB with a spear?
It's more plausible than saying a monster or yokai did it.
Athena, a giant yellow bird is a monster! Sorry to burst your bubble, but a giant spear-wielding bird is, by definition, a monster. There's something wedged under this chair. Let's see if we can't lift it up and... freeze! Yikes! No disturbing crime scene evidence, even if you are the mayor's lawyers. She does have a point there.
Hey, Detective Fulbright, did you hear about that attack over on Yokai Lane? I heard an elderly woman was assaulted by a strange yokai shaped like a roll of cloth.
And you waited until now to tell me? I better get over there at once, in justice we trust.
That was surprisingly easy. Okay, Apollo, now's our chance to look around some more.
The more I get to know her, the scarier she gets. But she never finds my weakness. Whatever this is, it's stuck on tight.
Looks like a large blood-stained cloth.
The blood's probably the Alderman's, but it's pretty far from his body. Wonder how it got here. Why does this seem important? Oh, I can investigate this.
This one's a spear, but what about this one? It looks like a giant pair of pliers.
Looks like something a demon might use. Saw something like that in a manga once.
Really? What are they used for?
Oh, things like pinching through cheeks.
Ew!
Pulling out tongues.
Stop!
Oh, and you should see what they can do to a person's eyes.
Okay, I get the idea. But I'm sure this thing is just a simple... it's just a simple can opener or something like that.
Demons eat canned food. I always wondered what they ate besides people. I love their dynamic, it's so fun. Nothing much to see on this side. Maybe I should go and check the other side. Whoa!
Apollo, what words come to mind when you watch that pendulum in there?
Unsteady and, restless?
That's a direct representation of your current state of mind.
Wait! That was some kind of psychological test?
My diagnosis? The strange case has made you anxious, causing you to lose your cool.
You're actually not that far off the mark.
Doesn't this Tanuki statue remind you of the manor's caretaker, Phineas Felch?
This raccoon-looking thing. Yeah, it does look like him.
Oh, I just got the best idea! We should knock it over, it might transform back into Mr. Felch!
Mr. Filch is mischievous, but he's not magical, you know.
Way to waste a brilliant idea, Apollo.
Huh. It looks like an air vent. It's pretty high up there.
What if you got a running start and jumped?
I doubt even a high jumper could make it.
Ah, don't rule it out before you try it. Besides, I'm an excellent jumper.
Even so, that must be about 9 feet high.
Like I said, you don't know until you try, Monsieur Justice.
She doesn't know when to give up and when to stop using excuse me, foreign words. Oh, okay.
Look, trophies! Ooh, this one was awarded to Alderman QB. The Amazing Nine Tails Yokai Division winner, Tenma Town Pro Wrestling Tournament.
Yokai Division? I didn't know you could have a division of one.
Apollo, you should enter the tournament next time.
And I have the perfect name.
And I have the perfect name for you. The Mysterious Firebrand. A mild-mannered masked lawyer by day, demonic masked wrestler by night.
No one's going to hire a masked lawyer, Athena. Not with that attitude. Hey, this window opens. And outside, we have ourselves a steep cliff.
The window only opens about 6 inches. Not wide enough for anyone to get in or out. Look, Apollo! There's something caught in the window frame.
It looks like golden fur. What a pretty color. It must be from some kind of animal. Wonder what it's doing here. Did Alderman QB have a pet fox? Golden fur added to the court record. Some fur that was found at the scene of the crime. It's long and soft and appears to be from some sort of animal.
Look! A cat with 2 tails!
No such thing.
Oh, and this lady has a really long neck! How funny is that?
There's no way a creature like that could ever exist. She'd have a tough time swallowing.
Apollo, I bet you're one of those kids who didn't believe in Santa Claus.
What's that got to do with anything? Can I just leave that? Okay, just this. What do we have here? Looks like a statue of the nine-tailed fox and Ten Mataro battling it out.
Eek! Careful, Apollo, it's got blood on it!
Really? Hey, you're right! Wonder if it's the Alderman's blood.
How can you remain so calm after seeing all this blood?
Well, this isn't the first time I've seen something like this, so...
You're no fun at all! At least act surprised or grossed out or something for my first case!
I'm already a lawyer. Want me to be an actor too? Fox and Demon statue added to the court record. The statue that was at the crime scene. It depicts Tamatara and the nine-tailed fox locked in battle. Guess that about wraps it up.
What?
Now, if only we could get that detective to tell us what he knows.
Hey, Apollo? Do you hear something?
I don't hear anything.
Oh, right. Your hearing must not be as sensitive as mine.
What are you talking about?
A whooshing sound. Like wind rushing through a narrow strait. And an echo of someone's voice. In
Justice we trust!
Ah!
Ha ha ha! Someone's got a sharp set of ears! That was the sound of my righteous voice reverberating through the air duct.
I heard it through the air ducts?
Yeah, check it out. But why would you hear you through these? Through there? Why don't we go to the diagram? As you can see, that vent is connected to an air duct that leads out into the hallway. The wind must have rushed through there and carried my monologue with it straight to your ears.
And what a unique monologue it was. I was just thinking, maybe the killer made their escape through that air duct or something.
A cute theory, but I don't think so. The air duct in the hallway is low enough to climb into, that much is true. But as you can see, the vent in the ceiling is very high. 9 feet high, in fact. I highly doubt that there is any way to get up there without a ladder or something. And I don't see anything of the sort in this room, do you?
I guess you're right.
Speaking of things in this room. Yeah? Can you tell us what you guys turned up, Detective Fulbright? Not on my watch, buddy! In the name of justice, I cannot reveal facts pertaining to the prosecution's case. Aw, come on. Throw us a bone here.
Excuse me, Detective Fulbright, but I recall you saying earlier that you would come running whenever we were in need?
Yerk! I suppose I did say that. Helping those in need is what justice is all about, but keeping information out of the enemy's hands is also a form of justice. Which justice is the most just? Why is this always so hard?
Well, how about this? Let's do a little give and take. I mean, serving the public is part of justice too, right? You know, like the police motto? To serve and protect.
I doubt leaking information to the defense team falls under that motto. Yes, of course! I must serve as well as protect. Okay, I will share some information. In the name of justice!
We did it, Apollo!
Yeah, we did it alright. But I'm not sure that was entirely ethical. Did I present my badge to you already? I don't remember. So this is my attorney's badge. No, present it with more confidence and conviction. Like this. In justice we trust. Okay, now's this. Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Here comes justice. That was amazing. But you know what they say, practice makes perfect. Let's see you do it 10 more times. Okay, I'll try my best.
Apollo, what are you doing?
How'd you talk me into this? Was it Miss Jinxie Tenma who first discovered the crime scene? That's right! And this photo shows what she saw when she opened the door. Miss Tenma had a key, allowing her immediate access. A key? So then, the fox chamber was locked. Yes, and Miss Tenma had the only key to its door. Really? So Alderman Kiwi didn't have a key to the fox chamber. Actually, he had a master key for most of the doors in this manor, but it disappeared after his murder.
Disappeared? You think the killer took it?
It could very well be connected to the murder. We're looking into the possibility now. But it's the timing of Miss Tenma's discovery that I think is most important. Of course, I'm not going to share that information with you.
You think you're some kind of champion of justice, but you're just plain old mean.
I won't fall for that, you shameless rascal. I only help good little boys and girls.
Shameless rascal? Who even says that?
Well, I wouldn't exactly call you a good little girl either. Crime photo added to the court record. Photo of the fox chamber. There are bloody footprints and black feathers scattered on the top of the blood. Those feathers and tracks look like something a yokai might leave behind. You don't actually think the murderer was some sort of monster, do you?
What's the name of that creature in the Forbidden Chamber? Tenma something? Because from the black feathers and big tracks, it looks like that creature did it.
Our prime suspect would, no doubt, love to pin the blame on some imaginary creature.
Can Tenma, whatchamacallit, even be made a victim of slander?
I doubt the mayor would do something as childish as blaming a boogeyman.
So the most likely scenario so far is...
That Tenma guy left the feathers and tracks behind. To make it look like
Yokai Tenma was the killer.
Wait, what? I'm as confused as you are. At any rate, I doubt Mayor Tenma would plant evidence like that. So, Mayor Tenma is your only suspect? That's right! Even his name, Damien Tenma, makes him sound like a villain. That's discrimination. And he's really scary looking too. That's also discrimination. Wait, are you telling me that's why he was arrested? Ha ha ha! Don't be ridiculous! He was the only one without an alibi. Oh, is that so? Yup. Other than the victim, the suspect, and Miss Tenma, the only others around were Mr. Filton, Mayor Tenma's aide, and the two of them were together at the time. Ouch. The guy who tried to steal my bracelet, just living up to his name, I guess. We should go talk to him again when we have the chance. What about Jinxie? She's not being suspected at all. She may have no alibi whatsoever, but she also has no motive. It's unfathomable that she would murder the alderman and pin the crime on her father. Besides, do you really think a little girl could lift up this huge spear? Sure enough, that spear looks even bigger than her. That's about all I can reveal at this time. Well, you must admit, Damien Tenma appears to be the most likely suspect. I admit it looks bad, but I'm still not buying it. Oh, and one more thing. I must warn you about the prosecutor. The prosecutor assigned to Mayor Tenma's trial? That's the one. He's, how shall I put it, not what you'd expect. That is, unless you've faced a convicted killer serving hard time as a prosecutor before. What the? Is this some kind of joke? Can I ask why a man in prison for murder is serving as prosecutor? Because he's mastered the use of psychology in courtroom battles. Everyone's talking about how this murder was the work of some strange creature. But yokai are nothing more than a figment of the imagination. They're baloney! Who better to prove this than a master of psychology? He's the best man for the job. But he's a convicted murderer. No matter how you look at it, that's just insane. Well, the chief prosecutor personally assigned him, so none of us are in a position to question the matter. Ha ha ha! This really is the dark age of the law.
This prosecutor, he wouldn't happen to go by the name Blackwell, would he?
Bingo! Simon Blackwell. So you have heard of him.
You could say that.
What's that supposed to mean? Well, I bet you don't know his unofficial title. I've heard of the Twisted Samurai. That's Prosecutor Blackwell. The Twisted Samurai? Is that because he's a criminal? Well, yes and no.
You could say this also has to do with the effect his crime had on things. How so? His conviction is what twisted and warped the legal world into this dark age of the law. What? He of all people is going to stand in court tomorrow. Ha ha ha! Never fear, I myself will be there to protect you. That's reassuring, I guess. Well, you kids knock yourselves out. Can't wait to see how you do tomorrow.
Wait, Detective Fulbright, I've been meaning to ask you something. Why are you barefoot? This doesn't look like the sort of place where you need to take your shoes off.
I hadn't even noticed. Why am I barefoot? You honestly hadn't noticed until just now. Wait a second. Those shoes we found earlier. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright. These wouldn't happen to be your shoes, would they? Yes, they are. My favorite pair, in fact. Thank you for bringing them to me. You must truly be on the side of justice. Don't tell me Mr. Filch actually stole from a detective. Not what I meant to press.
Stealing shoes right off of someone's feet. That's pretty amazing.
I find it more amazing that Detective Fulbright didn't notice. Well, looks like we've gotten all we can out of the detective. So let's see. Maybe we should go have a word with Mr. Filch. I want to hear what his alibi is.
See how railroady it is? I don't even get to move myself. April 17th, QB Manor, Foyer. This is just awful. Terrible, I say. Somebody help. Oh, look, it's Mr. What was it again? Finch? No, the name's Filch. Phineas Filch.
Keep on pilfering and you may wind up a jailbird instead. So, what seems to be the problem, Mr. Filch?
Oh, it's just terrible. Terrible, I tell ya. Come quick.
Okay. What's the deal with him all of a sudden? Looks like some kind of mask.
It's the Amazing Ninetales mask.
The Amazing Ninetales? Oh, right. The wrestler who appeared during the festival's special event. What's his mask doing here?
He'd never take off his mask like this. Someone must have killed him.
What? Who would do such a thing?
Let's go talk over there in private.
Look. There's some white hair caught up inside this mask. Amazing Ninetales mask added to the court record. A mask got washed up by the riverside. There's white hair inside. So, what makes you believe the Amazing Ninetales has been murdered?
You really want to know, eh? You're a studious one, ain't you?
Yes, no. Just tell me, please.
Well, it's like this. I dreamed of becoming a wrestler myself. Hey, how about you join me in the quest for the champion's belt? What a theme! Me and my bandit's mask and you and that demon mask of yours.
Demon mask? Wonder if I can make it big.
Apollo, let's save your pro wrestling debut until after the trial.
Huh? Oh, no, I wasn't actually... why did I let him pull me off topic like that?
Come on, Apollo! Let's go about the Amazing Ninetales murder already!
Gotta present my badge first. Mind if I ask you about this?
Oh, that. Right.
Well, does it ring a bell?
Oh, it's ringing alright. You want to thank me for all my hard work, and I humbly accept.
No! This isn't a gift. Should have known this was a dead end.
The Amazing Ninetales is our village's savior, and don't you forget it. His trademark's a gold cape made to look like nine fox tails. God damn, I can't speak English, man. He whirls through the ring, smacking down Town wrestlers left and right. He sparked the monster craze, revitalizing Ninetales Vale in the blink of an eye. Yep, saved our village from becoming a ghost town. Now it's a yokai town.
The Amazing Ninetales really does sound, well, amazing.
Yeah, pretty amazing, huh? That's why he's worshipped like a hero around here. I'm proud to be from the same village as him. Come to think of it, you look kind of monster like yourself, Mr. Filch. Guess it makes sense since you're from the same village as the Amazing Ninetales. I know. A lot of people have told me I look like a yokai.
Since when was that a compliment? Ouch! What's the big idea?
Check your pocket.
Hey, how'd you do that?
Keep it. I got lots more.
Amazing Ninetales glossy out of the court record. A photo of the hero who sparked the monster craze and saved Ninetales Vale from becoming a ghost town.
So you keep saying that the Amazing Ninetales was killed. What's the story behind that? Are you saying he was murdered because his mask washed up along the river outside?
That's only part of it. The main reason is no one's seen him since the special event. The word around Ninetales Vale is he was killed by Tenmataro.
You villagers are really superstitious, aren't you?
That we are. We love conspiracy theories too, like the mayor's diabolical plot.
The mayor of Tenma Town. What is he plotting?
Rumor has it he's planning on releasing Tenmataro. That's why he wants the merger. He'll open the Forbidden Chamber once he's in control.
That's quite a tale.
I ain't finished yet. There was only one person who could stop the mayor. Our hero, the Amazing Ninetales. He vowed to battle the mayor of Tenma Town and stop the municipal merger.
I couldn't make this stuff up if I tried.
Apollo, we still have to ask him about the Alderman's murder, remember?
Mr. Filch, would you mind telling us what you were doing at the time of the murder?
I was in the caretaker's office, guarding the entrance like Mr. QB said I should. And I made double sure no one came in. I have a clear view of the foyer from where I work.
You must be talking about this small room in the upper right. It definitely looks like you can keep track of the comings and goings out from there. And you have an alibi to back up your statement, Mr. Filch.
I do indeed. I was with Mayor Tenma's aide. Florent LaBelle's his name.
So the two of you were together. That's a pretty sound alibi, alright. And nobody came in or out of the manor around the time of the murder.
Kept watch here the whole time, didn't see a soul pass by. I keep pressing that by accident. And if anyone did, that their security camera would have spotted him.
So no one came in or out around the time of the murder. That means we're dealing with someone who was already inside when it happened. So, do you think this mask is the real deal?
Without a doubt, this here's the mask worn by the Amazing Ninetales.
What about that white hair I found inside the mask?
Wait, I just thought of something. Remember the golden animal fur we found at the crime scene?
Hold on.
Okay. Could it have come from this mask? Look, there's even a spot where some fur is missing.
Then this places this mask at the crime scene at some point in time. Which means... What does this mean? Someone with white hair who is linked with a murder and is against a merger. No way. Could the Amazing Ninetales and the Alderman actually be?
Something wrong, Apollo? You should see the look on your face.
Oh, no, it's nothing. Maybe Jinxie could tell us something, since she works here. Golden Ferret reattached to the Amazing Ninetales mask. Alright, bye, man. Yokai Lane, I think? April 17th, Ninetales Vale. Yokai Lane. Oh, look, there's Jinxie.
Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and...
Looks like she's out grocery shopping. She must really like dairy products.
a charm to make a better milkshake and another to cure my lactose intolerance.
Maybe she should just stick to soy milk. Jinxie, hey, it's me.
It's the demon lawyer.
Ah! Not another warding charm.
Apollo? Who is she?
Oh, right. This is your first time meeting each other. This is Jinxie, Mayor Tenma's daughter. She was the first to discover the crime scene.
Oh, so she's the one who... hello, my name's Athena Sykes. I'll be helping Apollo defend your father at his trial. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you, too. Where's Juicy?
She went back to the office ahead of us. But don't worry, Athena and I are on the case.
Wait, how do I know you didn't? That you didn't gobble her up alive?
Relax, I didn't eat her up. And I wouldn't do such a thing in the first place.
Oh, poor little Juicy.
I'm about ready for some tears of frustration myself.
She's quite an, interesting character, huh, Apollo?
Jinxie, do you remember any more of what happened?
Not much, at least. Not yet.
But you do think Tenma Taro was the killer, right?
That yokai we saw at the festival? I don't know anything about that.
Huh. But you said Tenma Taro murdered the alderman. It's okay, Jinxie. You can tell me... Yikes! What was that for?
People see something they don't get enough. Sleep. There's no such thing as monsters.
Huh. What's gotten into her? So if there are no monsters, you admit I'm human?
No, you're still a demon.
What the fuck? Oh, I give up.
It seems like Jinxie doesn't want to talk about Tenma Taro for some reason.
But that's precisely what we need to know more about. Besides, she definitely thought there was a yokai there in the fox chamber. Jinxie, about this charm.
Ah, that's...
You gave me this when I was heading off to the scene of the crime. You thought Tenma Taro was the murderer. That's why you gave this to me, right?
If there's anything else you could tell us, it would really help. And it will help your father, too.
Alright then.
Why do you think Tenmataro's the killer?
I saw him. I saw him with my own eyes. Tenmataro was right there in the manor. He escaped his prison. And ran right by me.
What? Jinxie, tell us everything you saw.
I called the police after I stumbled on the scene. I was just about to head back to the festival grounds when I saw Tenmataro. He was right around here. He was running right at me. I was paralyzed with fear. There was no one around to help me. The foul beast raced right by me toward the foyer.
Toward the foyer.
Mr. Filch and Mr. LaBelle were supposedly in the foyer at the time. That means they would have seen Tenmataro too.
Sounds like we'd better get their statements. Considering Jinxie's mental state, her eyes could have been playing tricks on her.
Apollo? Remember the picture in this paper? Someone caught Tenmataro flying through the air. I wonder if it's the same Tenmataro Jinxie says she saw.
Don't be ridiculous.
Tenmataro is the killer, and he can fly too.
Jinxie works at the Alderman's Manor, so maybe she can shed some light on this. Let's see. Oh, Florent Lobel, age 33, Mayor Tenma's aide. He was supposedly in the foyer with Filch at the time of the murder. How old are you? You're only 15. So, no one knows the Amazing Ninetales' true identity.
Uh-huh. They say no one's ever seen him without his mask.
Doesn't that make you want to know even more?
Uh-huh. That's why matches where wrestlers try to expose their opponent are so popular.
Wait, you mean expose, as in strip them naked?
Eek! You even think like a demon. The only thing the winner removes is the loser's mask. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself. So, you see, these unmasking battles are life and death battles for the wrestlers.
That means this mask didn't just happen to wash up along the riverbank. There's got to be a story behind it.
No one can stop the Amazing Ninetales.
I bet she'd be shocked to find out he's really the Alderman. Think about the yokai you saw at the scene of the crime. Anything else stand out?
Actually, I heard this strange jingly sound. A jingly sound? Can you be a little more specific? My memory is kind of fuzzy. But I vaguely recall seeing Tenmataro holding a staff or something like that. Maybe that's what was making the strange sound?
Does Tenmataro usually carry around a staff?
Good question. I've never heard anything like that, and it's not shown in the scroll.
How about in other documents? Any of them show Tenmataro with a staff?
This is the only known document depicting Tenmataro. After all, those who needlessly depict the demon are forever cursed.
Then what's the deal with the Tenmataro you saw, Jinxie? Yokai Legend Scroll updated in the court record, the sole document showing what Tenmataro looks like. It seems those who foolishly choose to depict the demon are cursed. Jinxie's statement added to the court record. Jinxie's eyewitness account of the demon in the hallway near the crime scene. She says it fled toward the foyer. Why didn't you tell me you saw Tenmataro earlier? After leaving this scene and calling the police, they passed each other at a bend in the hall as he made for the foyer. He was carrying a staff-like implement that jingled. He couldn't call for help because there was no one else in the hall.
Actually, Mr. LaBelle told me not to tell.
Mr. LaBelle?
Papa's aide.
Oh, right. The other guy who was supposedly in the foyer at the time of the crime. And what exactly did he tell you?
Keep the village superstitions in mind. Before you go talking about seeing Tenmataro at the time of the crime.
Village superstitions?
They say you must not gaze upon Tenmataro, but in the event that you do look, and then tell anyone what you saw, Tenmataro will claim your soul.
And that's something everyone here knows. Sounds like a bunch of baloney to me.
Uh-huh. Everyone from babies to the village elders know about it. But I didn't because I'm not from around here.
Hey, come to think of it. Huh? Why is everyone hiding their faces?
Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Tenmataro like that! Lower your eyes! You'll steal your soul if you're not careful.
Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously? The guy at the special events thing said almost exactly the same thing.
Apollo, do you think this LaBelle guy actually believes in Tenmataro?
I seriously doubt it. He's not even from Ninetails Vale.
Then why would he try to keep Jinxie from talking?
Good question. I think we'd better go have a word with him.
Time to unmask this monster of a mystery. Last time I saw Mr. LaBelle, he was relaxing in the foyer. Bueno! Next stop, the manor foyer. With any luck, he'll be there waiting for us.
April 17th, QB Manor. Foyer.
There's no one here. Guess our luck isn't so good when it comes to Mr. LaBelle.
Maybe he's out for a walk or something. Somebody left something on the sill of the caretaker's office window. Oh, it's a TV program guide.
Looks like someone circled a pro wrestling match. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Eek! It's, Oh, Mr. Filch, what can we do for you?
I bet she was going to scream monster, which really isn't much of a stretch.
Ain't nothing I need you to do for me. But what business do you got with my TV listings?
Oh no, it just caught my eye. Can I ask if you watched this pro wrestling program today?
Yep, there was a match between a couple of rank amateurs, though. It was a complete disaster. I reckon even I could have done better than that.
I seriously doubt that.
TV listings added to the court record. Filch's TV program guide. The afternoon wrestling match was a total disaster.
Almost forgot. There's something I wanted to ask him. Mr. Filch, did you see anything unusual around the time of the murder? For example, Tenmataro or something like that.
Huh? That's Tenmataro.
So you did see him?
My, how clean and shiny your forehead is again today, Mr. Lawyer, sir. Bet you shine it up every day, like real purty like. The ladies must love it.
Don't change the subject. And FYI, that was a seriously bad attempt at flattery. Jinxie said she saw Tenmataro flee toward this foyer. Toward the foyer. So you must have seen him too if you were here.
Yipes!
Wow, I really pushed a button there. Well, did you see anything or not?
Hold it. That is quite enough. I must ask that you do not pester my friend anymore. Yipes! Forgive me for being pestered, sir.
And you are?
I am Fluent LaBelle. Boy divine and personal aid to Mayor Damien Tenma.
Boy divine. More like yokai grotesque. This place is crawling with monsters.
Oh, excuse you?
What the heck was that for?
It was just a little cologne. You had a look of stinky sweat about you. It's from my own original brand of cosmetics called Je suis la belle. Oh, what a heavenly scent.
I think you just paralyzed my olfactory receptors.
I suppose such a scent would be difficult for a peasant to appreciate. I'll have you know that is brand number 5, bonjour. It's my way of introducing myself. Enjoy.
Where's my bottle of Adieu so I can return the favor? Enough about the cologne. Please tell us what you saw around the time of the murder.
Look, it's my badge. Yes? Do you always go around sticking your hand in other people's faces?
Oh no, I just wanted to show you this.
Ah yes, you do have something in that grimy paw of yours. But I really have eyes for things of beauty. Now, if you would excuse me.
I guess you only look at stuff that interests him. I heard you were the one who told Jinxie not to mention that she saw Tenmataro.
Why, that little. So she told you she saw the demon, did she? Mr. LaBelle, do you mind if I ask whether you believe in the village superstitions? Oh, please! I was merely trying to keep with traditions. Nevertheless, I will say this. I wouldn't stick my nose into this whole Tenmataro business if I were you. Bad things happen to those who do. That much is true. He is one scary monster.
That's crazy. You really expect me to believe that monsters are real?
Well, you're real and you should look like a monster.
Look who's talking. So, Mr. LaBelle, you didn't see Tenmataro. Ah!
Little Jinxie has an active imagination, isn't that right, Phineas?
That's right. I didn't see nothing, especially not Tenmataro.
As for me, I only see things of beauty. That's why I can barely see you.
I've got 2 words for this guy. Total freak. Could I ask you what you were doing at the time of the crime?
In other words, you would like to hear my alibi? To think you'd suspect me of all people?
No, it's just a formality. We ask everyone. Ah! We ask everyone the same questions. There.
How dare you doubt me? That's an affront to beauty itself. You obviously can't see straight.
Like that spritz really helped.
What were we doing, you ask? Go ahead, Filchi, answer the question.
At the time of the crime, we were in this here foyer.
Exactly. Good answer, Filchi. Good answer.
Just repeating what you thought. Ouch! You've said quite enough.
What is with these two? Great, now he's got me talking like that.
Are we quite through here? I'm a very busy man, you know.
Right. Well, thanks for your help. So these two were in the foyer, but didn't see Tenmataro.
Come along, Vilche.
Where are we going? Oh, right. Gotta practice some statements for tomorrow. Grapes! My eyes! You're going to dig your own grave with that big mouth of yours someday.
What does he mean, practice statements?
Now, if you would excuse me, it's time for me to touch up my makeup. Apollo, I know this sounds strange, but Mr. LaBelle seems unusually preoccupied with Tenmataro.
Really? How can you tell?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain. You see, I can read people's emotions from the tone of their voice.
You mean you have good ears?
Something like that. People's emotions are expressed in the tone of their voice. And my ears can pick up on even the subtlest of tones for some reason.
That's an interesting skill. But what do you mean he's preoccupied with Tenmataro?
I'm not exactly sure, but it was like he was obsessed with the thought of Tenmataro. That's what I picked up from his voice anyway.
Everywhere we turn, it's Tenmataro this, Tenmataro that.
We should go talk to the mayor too.
Sounds like a plan. We need to get to the bottom of that rumor about him wanting to release Tenmataro.
April 17th, Detention Center. Visitor's room.
Something wrong, Apollo? Where did your enthusiasm go?
What am I doing asking the mayor if he has ever thought about releasing Tenmataro? At best, he'll think I'm an idiot. At worst...
Oh, he's here! It's so nice to finally meet you! I'm Mr. Justice's partner, Athena Sykes. I'm looking forward to working with you and Mr. Tenmataro!
Oh, yes. I look forward to working with you too. Eek. Glad you didn't mind Athena calling him by a completely wrong name.
Apollo, he's just as kind of gentle looking as I'd imagined.
Lucky for you, after that blunder you just made. There was something I wanted to ask you about. Talk to you about. There were rumors going around that you were about how you want to or did set Tenmataro free. What utter nonsense! Yikes! They always assume the worst of me because of the way I look. But those rumors don't have a shred of truth, I tell you.
A little touchy about his appearance, isn't he?
What he really needs to work on are his people skills. So rumor has it that you want to push the merger through in order to release Tenmataro. Of course, that's a bunch of baloney, isn't it? Sorry if I offended you. So that's the talk around town, is it? I can see how that would make you angry. What if Jinxie's schoolmates start teasing her about this? Huh? I must break out of here at once, and tormentors must be taught a lesson. No, wait! First we have to get you a not guilty verdict. Don't try to stop me. This is about a father's duty to his darling daughter. Hold tight, sweet Jinxie. Daddy's coming to save you. Relax. We'll look out for your daughter until we can get you free. Is that so? You don't need me to go straighten things out myself. Oh boy. They'd probably call in the SWAT team if he showed up at her school. Oh, right. I thought I ought to ask about the reason behind the merger. It seems like you were rather forceful in pushing for the municipal merger. Did you really want Ninetales Vale that badly? Yes, well, it's quite an attractive prize in terms of tourism. Wait, am I feeling what I think I'm feeling? Sure, I played a bit of hardball, but only when I deemed it necessary. I knew it. My bracelet's reacting.
What is it, Apollo?
Mayor Tenma may not be telling the whole truth.
Really? How can you tell?
People invariably tense up when they lie. That's when where my bracelet here comes in. I can sense when the person I'm talking to is feeling tense. Because it begins to feel tight on my arm.
No way! You can do that?
Wait, so you believe me? Just like that?
Sure, each of us has our own special gifts.
Oh yeah, Athena has a gift too. A special sense of hearing.
Still, what do you think the mayor is lying about?
I don't know, but it's our job to find out. It's been a while since my bracelet last reacted like this. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. First I tap my bracelet. Right, now let's give it a whirl.
Yes, I remember this feeling of intense concentration. The ability to see the smallest twitch, the slightest frown that no one else can see. Now, Mayor Tenma was lying somewhere in that statement he just made. And when he lied, a certain habit made itself clear just under his right eye. I just have to shift my viewpoint up and focus on that area. Alright, I've got him now. His tick should appear when he's trying to pull the wool over my eyes. I've got to pore over every word he says, and wait for his tick to appear. And when it does, I'll perceive it! Yes, well... It is quite an attractive prize. Where the fuck up, man? So much less force than his original. Gotcha! I wish these newer voice bubbles, well, yeah, I guess, interjection, I wish they had more oomph to them. Like, I think Athena is fine. And Blackwell later, you will see. He is great. He has two different ones. They're both amazing. But everybody else who already had one before is kind of not that good. Not that good. I just wish they were more forceful. Mr. Mayor, please, you can trust us with the truth. The truth? I don't understand. When you mention tourism, the bottom of your right eye started twitching. What nonsense is this? So what if it did? Please tell us more about your merger bid. What more is there to tell? Why were you really seeking to merge with Ninetails Vale? I already told you. Tourism. The monster craze really revitalized the village, making it quite the prize. You really don't trust us, do you? What are you talking about? The village has been a hot property ever since the monster craze started, has it not? I think you've yet to realize what you're saying contradicts the facts. You say that the monster craze really revitalized Ninetails Vale, so... You felt it would be an attractive prize for its tourism, but that would contradict this. I mean, the only thing I can think of is this, but like... What?
Take that!
The monster craze in Ninetails Vale is a very recent phenomenon. It was sparked when the amazing Ninetails rose up against the municipal merger. The village was practically a ghost town before then. So you see, you couldn't have possibly seen it as an attractive prize for its tourism. What's the real reason behind your push to merge Tenma Town with Ninetails Vale, huh? Well, no! Are you ready to tell me the truth now? Honestly, I never wanted to pursue the merger in the first place, but I had no choice if I wanted to protect my darling little Jinxie. Protect her from what? I received a threat. It said either I go through with the merger, or my Jinxie dies. What?
How awful! Who would do such a thing?
I don't know. But whoever blackmailed me must be connected to the murder. Wait, so you think the blackmailer and the killer could be one and the same? Alderman QB was immensely popular, so you have to ask, who would want him dead? The blackmailer who wanted the merger at all costs had all the motive in the world.
But why go from blackmail to murder? The merger protests won't disappear just because the alderman was killed?
Ah, could it be? What if there was another reason for the murder?
Like what?
Maybe the blackmailer discovered Alderman QB's secret identity. And his secret identity was a threat to the blackmailer's murder scheme.
What do secret identities have to do with anything, Apollo?
I have evidence revealing the Alderman's secret identity. Maybe it's time to use it. Do I present it to him? Mayor Tenma, please take a look at this if you would. That's the amazing Ninetales mask. What is the meaning of this? This mask was almost definitely at the crime scene. And there was some white hair inside. White hair, you say? There was but one person with white hair in the manor that day. What are you saying? You know which man I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about Rex QB, the amazing Ninetales himself.
No way!
The Alderman was... possible?
Wait, come to think of it, Alderman QB was a former pro wrestler. So the blackmailer turned killer when... So the blackmailer turned killer when he discovered the Alderman's secret.
Didn't I just say that? But yeah, the amazing Ninetales was a threat to the blackmailer's scheme. He opposed the merger, and as a result, single-handedly sparked the monster craze.
Even so, what was the mask doing at the crime scene?
There had been an event at the manor. And maybe Alderman QB had taken part in it, if you get my drift. This is absurd. Mr. Mayor, do you have proof of the threat that was made against you? Yes, a blackmail letter. Unfortunately, it disappeared after the murder. I had been carrying it around in my briefcase, but now it suddenly vanished. The blackmailer must have taken it with them after they killed the Alderman. Well, at least we've clearly established the killer's motive.
Mayor Tenma, visiting hours are over.
It would appear this meeting is adjourned.
Apollo? Do you really think that the Tenmatara that Jinxie saw is the killer?
I don't know. All I know is there is no such thing as monsters.
What about that newspaper article? Could the killer have purposely freed Tenmataro to do their dirty work?
Oh, come on! It wasn't any Tenmataro to release in the first place.
Yes, but the only suspects the police have right now are the mayor and a yokai.
They'll probably be arguing whether there was a yokai involved in court tomorrow. I can already see the look of disbelief on the judge's face.
Apollo, are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll think of something. I'd better because I can't very well say a flying demon was the killer. At this point, the only thing I know for sure is tomorrow is going to be one big doozy of a trial. And we will experience this supposed doozy of a trial next time. Bye-bye!